Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Do me a favor before we get started, and if you hit the like button, if you're not a subscriber, and if you do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss the episode. So, how is everybody doing today? So, today we're going to talk about Trump's secret plan, and this is in regards to the national debt. The national debt level is currently into the trillions, 37 trillion to be exact. And so, we're going to talk about the secret plan. As you know, um, Trump is into crypto, is a supporter of crypto. So we're going to talk about what is going on. So there's three different areas. First area is the Genius Act. The Genius Act, this was implemented recently in 2025. And the plan there is to create stable coins, which will be an alternative to the US dollar. So, there is targeting against the US dollar, where all these different countries are coming together trying to overpower the US dollar. That is BRICS, and I'm sure you are familiar with that. So, the Genius Act involves the stable coins, and that is an alternative to the US dollar. This will be the first law regulating stable coins. All right. So this involves stable coins, which is new. The first law regulating stable coins, the Genius Act. All right. Number two, Bitcoin Reserve. Bitcoin Reserve. So looking into Bitcoin, this involves using seized Bitcoin, meaning Bitcoin that's involved in any type of criminal activity. Criminal activity in crypto relates to the hackers and the people that work in the underground world. So there are people that are actually watching this kind of thing, and they are seizing the Bitcoin, anything that has to do with any kind of criminal activity. So seizing the Bitcoin and keeping the Bitcoin that is seized and using this as part of the reserve. So Bitcoin reserve. All right. And then lastly, gold. Looking at the evaluation of gold and reevaluating the reevaluation of gold. So currently it is at $42 an ounce. The United States holds 261 million ounces of gold. All right. So that equates to a value of 11 billion that the US currently holds in relation to gold. So taking the value of gold and making it more valuable. So instead of $42 an ounce, changing it to $3,300 per ounce. And so that would increase the value of gold that the United States currently has. So instead of $42 an ounce, increasing it to 3,300 an ounce, and they hold 261 million ounces, the United States. All right. So the government would take this gold to the feds, and then the feds would convert this over to cash. All right. So that is another thing that is in the works, increasing the value of the gold. So those are the three things that they are working on. This all has to do with cryptocurrency and different types of currency as opposed to the regular US dollar, um, to deal with the national debt. So that's what they're working on. Just to reiterate, the Genius Act, which involves stable coins as the alternative to the US dollar. Then we have Bitcoin, taking seized Bitcoin which is a different currency than the US dollar, and then gold and increasing the value of gold. So all of this involves using currency other than the regular dollar that we are used to. Currency of stablecoin, currency of Bitcoin, and the currency of gold. So that's what they are working on behind the scenes. As you know, we see in the media um, all the changes that are happening. And so these are some of the changes that are happening behind the scene. All right. So just out of curiosity, are you familiar with stable coins? Out of curiosity, are you familiar with Bitcoin? Do you have any Bitcoin, or is that kind of thing that you stay away from? So it's important to have some Bitcoin. And then, out of curiosity, do you own any gold, or have you not gotten to that yet? Have you not gotten around to it yet? So, out of the stable coins, the Bitcoin, and the gold, which one do you currently own? One, two, or three? One of them? One out of the three, or all out of the three? Where are you at? Feel free to comment. Well, never mind, you don't have to comment. So, that would be private information. But just something to think about. Do you own any of these three um, asset classes? Bitcoin, any Bitcoin holders? Gold, any gold holders? That'll be interesting to see if it actually goes through and it increase the valuation of gold. Are there anybody watching me that trades gold out of curiosity? Because the value is getting ready to go up sky high if this goes through. Anybody watching me trade gold? Again, I know that's private information, but this is what is going on behind the scenes. So do me a favor, if you like the channel, I need for you to hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, I need for you to do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and notification bell next to it so that you will not miss an episode. If you're interested in improving your finances, check out the link below in the description. Join the free newsletter. Also, continue to tune in. I will be interviewing people. I interview entrepreneurs, I interview real estate investors, and I interview people that own different types of businesses. So tune in for business ideas. Also, feel free to leave your comments. All right. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget, on your way out, I need for you to hit that like button. If you know anybody else is interested in improving their finances, let them know about this channel. Share the channel. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will see ya on the next video.